Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Shout out to my brothers here,
Give me
Mario and Mark Price, my Tri-State Racing family. One's missing, but he's under a little pimp of distress. But I want to thank you, brothers, for coming on tonight. We got some more people that's supposed to be logging on, so I want to give a shout out to Rita's RC Hideout. Joe, thank you for everything, for all your support and help. I want to shout out to my Tri-State family right here. Mark, Mario, we got Chris. We have extended like Miguel Perez. And hopefully this year this night jumps off to where it was left last year. But
you guys hear me?
I want to give a shout out to GP Mods, which is Kelvin, my brother Kelvin. You guys already know. O'Neill Brothers, Power Hobbies, Boca Bearings, best bearings out in the market. Onstat Racing. I want to thank Kevin Moore for everything that he's done for me. Every time I throw an event, Kevin's there giving me stuff to give out to the racers. He never hesitates. He just says,
Jason too.
You have a package in 2 or 3 days. We can't leave people like that. Yeah. Jason, great brother, man. Hopefully we can get him on. I sent them, and Don McCoy too. Humaka RC Dragway, Linwood RC Dragway, IMDRA, Ron Hill, St. Louis Large Scale, Maynard Davis,
McDonald's, Burger
my brother,
King, RC Cola,
Roderick Metz. I know you guys got your event coming up soon. Brooklyn Large Scale.
Yeah.
I got Brooklyn Large Scale, Larry, Nick, and Marv.
Best motors on the planet.
Yeah.
Barlow Racing.
I got my buddy. Here we go. OBR strong. Then we got my buddy Mike Shannon from Nitro Streets, and he's always supported me and giving me some sponsorship before. You got Arnold with KDT and his son Kiki. You got Crucial, Two Stroke Mafia. You got Little Will with his podcast for Indra. You got Floyd Vic Chassis, Josh Howard, SPRD Chassis, Monster Mods, Charles Lucas. With his no prep. They're doing a whole opposite thing from us, but they are RC drag racing, so they're keeping something going on their scale level of the way they do things. But today, Mario, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing good.
Everything's good?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I guess Mark took himself out.
Well, I don't know.
He's not there anymore. But I see the guys over there, Linwood over there. Yeah, he's coming back. Yeah.
Oops.
I put him back in there.
I'm get my audio right.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I see the guys over there. They're having some fun in Linwood. They're getting a little head start. I see the quarter scale electric cars that are out there right now. That's something good to that's hopefully it gets a lot of people going on. It looks like they had a lot of cars today over there at Linwood. And that's a beautiful thing.
A lot of anxious people wanting to run. You know what I'm saying?
What are you guys looking forward to this year?
Looking forward to what time?
What are you guys looking forward to in the Nitro Pro Stock and Nitro Top Fuel?
Well, I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking to hit the 7s. And my Top Fuel has been in the 5s already, so I'm kind of good with there. I just got to get it back to its usual, make it more.
We're expecting more people to come. I hope so. That's the point.
PD.
This is the Wi-Fi is acting up again. I guess the squirrels got to my system, my Wi-Fi system.
I got you. Go ahead.
I'm here.
You. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, the Wi-Fi is acting up. Got to it.
All right.
Yeah, so you're trying to hit the 6.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can hit the 7s with my Pro Stock. I mean, I got them all here lined up.
With what? The Nitro?
Yeah, Nitro Pro Stock, the 2-speed. I got a 2-speed and I got a direct drive, but I've been fucking with the 2-speed more now.
Nitro 2-speed, you got the Warbird.
Yeah.
Beautiful. You got to keep those Warburns alive, man. You definitely have to keep them alive.
Yeah, well, if you can get them.
And Mark, what you're looking? What goals are you looking to?
1.7's Pro Stock
this year.
Yep.
With your
And
pro
hopefully I
stocks.
can get in 5s with my
How much?
7s pro stock, and I want to break
1.7?
into the 5s with my 1.7s, yeah, with my pro stock, and 1.5s with my funny car. I got all new shit, new motors. But everything depends on how quickly I can get everything broken in.
That's what I'm talking about. So high expectations. Yeah, high expectations this year because a lot of time you have the whole winter to think about things and see what new calculations with tire size and gearing.
Well, actually,
and,
I haven't changed
clutch
shit.
settings.
I still got the same. No, I still got the same setup, same everything. I haven't changed the thing. You just got to get the clutch better. That's all.
Oh, that's good. So hopefully, this time it goes straight down without touching anything. Like go straight without no issues.
Well, last time it broke on top because the track wasn't ready on top. So when it shifted gear, it broke on top, hit the wall, battery went flying. The car just stayed with an open throttle, and that was the end of that. So there wasn't much I can do about that.
Got it.
I wasn't expecting the track on top to be that loose. I thought it was completely prepped, and it wasn't. But hey, what are you gonna do? Next time I'll check the whole track. But no, the car's still the same.
Yeah,
I mean, there's not much you have to do to these cars for them to go fast. It's just a matter. It's not the car; it's you, the problem, right? Because you got to figure out tuning, and also clutch. You got to figure it out. Everybody's using the same clutch. Everybody's using the same gear combination. Everybody basically is doing this practically the same thing. Even if you're doing direct drive, I mean, what is the big difference? 2 or 3 teeth? I mean, at the end of the day, it's the motor and it's the clutch and motor and pipe that's going to get you over. If you got a motor and don't got no horsepower,
tire size is important too.
Yeah, but that's a given. You should know that already, right? With rollout, if the tire's too tall and your mile per hour is too much, that means your ET's gonna suck. So you got to find a happy medium. If you don't got a motor that can pull a 3-inch tire,
you got to know how.
Right, you got to narrow the tires. If you don't got a motor that can pull a 3-inch tire, then you shouldn't be pulling a 3-inch tire.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, and that's good, man. It's hitting it with a little couple of knowledge here because sometimes some people don't want to say certain things, but it's just reality,
Yeah, same thing, with percentage of fuel. I've done good numbers. I've done good numbers with 40%. I've seen people use 70%. I've tried it. I didn't feel like it was the way to go. People use 65%. Some people use 55%. Also, the oil is a big game, right? The less oil, the more power. But
at a cost. At a cost.
Right,
at a cost if you're not careful.
Some people like to save their motor. Some people got money to spend a new motor every season, which that's racing, right? We're basically throwing money out of a window, right? Because the idea is not how long the car will last. The idea is to go fast. If I told you you can hit a 1.5 with a pro stock, but you got to buy a motor every run, well, that's what you got to do. It just.
I'm with it. Yep.
You're beating these motors. You're trying to get the most out of them, the maximum. So
yes, and that's good. And where you guys planning to attend this year? If you don't mind me asking.
I'll be at the May 29th. Virginia.
What tracks? There's only 2. Chicago.
3.
Virginia. And in New York, if once I go up there, we can get everything done. New York.
I'll be at the race in May.
Hold on one second.
May 20th.
This is my wife. Hold on, babe. I'm streaming live. I call you back.
Yeah. Don't forget the groceries.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, and hopefully we get this local track going.
Yeah. I got to go up there with Joe. We got to figure it out. And then from there,
I already did what I had to do.
What happened?
And local tracks, which is.
You're breaking up, Pete. I can't hear a word you said.
Yeah, because once we get that track down packed, then if we could get that. I said if we can get the. Oh, man, this Wi-Fi is acting up.
I think you froze, right?
Yeah, I'm back.
There you go. All right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now
yeah.
I can even see you move now. Before you were frozen.
Yeah. Yep. Sorry about that. Yeah, I had to bring it more towards the box. Yeah, I brought it towards the box.
That's all right.
I can't get any closer than that. But hopefully we get the Venus track down packed to where we get the temp skills down the track, and then that'll bring everybody's attention.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up there with Joe, and me and Joe are gonna figure it out, and hopefully we can get it. If not, they're gonna have to go another route. That's all. I mean, it depends on Joe. It's Joe's track, so depends on what he wants to do. I'm willing to help him and see what we can do, and that's about it. That's where it's at. That's why right now, I can't say no. We got to figure it out and see what has to be done. That's another thing. Winter,
yeah,
right. Well, Winter was up there. We got to see what Winter did to the track. Remember, that's another thing. Winter's kind of hard up there.
It's rough up there. Yeah, it's rough up there.
Like today was 37 up there. So when I come back from Test and Tune, I'm gonna call up Joe, and then shoot up there, and and piss the day out and see what ideas we can come up with, and a game plan, and then from there try it until we get something that we can figure out, to get it right. And I know Joe. Joe wants to get it right, which is the only way to do it, right? So
yeah, he said he wants to figure it out.
Yeah, once we figure it out, we'll get it done, and then we can all go and run, man. Listen, I live an hour and a half away. We all do. Oh, Mark lives a little bit further, but we all basically live under 2 hours.
Well, maximum 2 hours. 2 hours, and that's nothing.
Exactly. So for us to have that as a home track would be beautiful. I prefer that than to go and have to set up my timing system and go to Delaware and get VHT and blow out a track. What the fuck for? When I can just go to Woodbourne, New York, and Joe's great. Go up there and run, have a blast, enjoy myself with all my friends, and then make it back home. It's a win-win situation.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if these other guys are coming in. Oh, he did call me.
Who else you bringing in? Chris, Pete?
Supposed to be getting Jason Moore, Don McCoy, and 2 guys from Puerto Rico.
Cool.
Did you send him the link?
Yeah, so
the link's pretty easy.
I sent it to them through Facebook.
Yeah, the link's pretty easy.
Just click on it.
I sent it to you guys. They all got it, so.
Yeah, and then you press enter, and that's it.
I'm starting to get a little cough, man. It's just that you know what it is? The hours that I work, it doesn't help me out.
Yeah,
instantly, man. I didn't get sick all winter, and then these last month and a half, this is the second time I get sick now. I feel like I'm getting sick. I'm not sure, but.
Bueno, toma vitamina. Tomate Airborne. Remember? That I told you about the
Airborne. I'm gonna go to Walgreens after the live stream.
Yeah, take some Airborne, nigga. Eso te va a poner bien before it really gets you. Airborne brings up
I need some of that, boy.
Quick.
Yeah, I definitely need that. I'm gonna go to Walgreens after. So Mark, are you planning to run Top Fuel, or are you gonna sell it?
I don't know yet. It's sitting right over there in the corner waiting, but I don't know what I'm going to do. I got a buyer, but he's been BSing, so I'm not going to bring the car to the track if I'm not going to run it. I'll stay home. I'm just bringing funny car, pro stock, and bracket.
Got you. Mark, how many years you been RC drag racing?
Oh God, 20 plus.
Yo,
since 2000,
they had remote control dinosaurs when he was racing.
Right before the meteor hit.
The niggas, they had strings and shit. They didn't have remotes. They had strings that would pull.
Hey, Mario, it's called MPBC. Mark Price Before Christ.
Mm-hmm. That's about right.
No, but I know you won a lot of championships, Mark. I tip my hat off to you for all the accomplishments you you have accomplished throughout your whole RC drag racing career, and you know
it's been
you
fun.
still have the
It's
passion.
been a lot. It's been fun. It has its ups and downs, more ups and downs, but I love doing it, man. I love it. If I this amount of time at my age, if I didn't love it, I wouldn't be doing it. I love painting the cars. I like building them, and most of all running them.
No, you have a great
I'm
passion for it.
Still
you have
pretty
a great passion for it. That's a blessing, man.
Marky's our senior crew chief. He's the head of this.
Senior,
yeah, you know,
chief,
and Joe,
he's our John Force.
Joe as well. He wants to get it right. He says what? Yeah,
he's going to get it right.
The track right, then they'll have multiple events going on over there at Rita's, which is a beautiful thing. You got the primal one, and then Brooklyn Large Scale's going to throw one.
Everything else
Joe's
falls
going to have
into
one. I
place
think
once you get the track right. Everything else will fall into place naturally because everybody wants to run. We spend a lot of money on these cars, so everybody wants to run naturally.
Yeah,
everything will fall into place.
Yeah, and then now you got into the quarter scales. Yeah, now you got to the quarter scales, Mario. You got a lot of money invested there.
I have a lot of money invested in the 10 scales.
You have a lot of money tied up.
The build of 10 scale is about $1,200.
And then you got Mark. Mark got about 42 RC. Mark got like 42 pro stocks
in his house.
Now I got about 4 or 5. Hold on.
He got 42 pro stocks, but he sold like
Mark can rent them out.
So he had 52.
If you leave your license, he'll rent them out to you. You can run them for the weekend.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek. Hold on.
You seeing this?
The yellow banana?
There it is, right there.
Nice. Did you turn it on yet?
No, I wanted to do it today, but you know the mission I was going through to get just the floor.
Yeah. Well.
Because she had to go to that.
After you cut my hair, if you want, after you cut my hair, come by my house. Because I'm gonna turn mine on again and make sure a couple of things, and that's it.
Okay, definitely we could do that.
Yeah.
We could definitely do that. And hopefully on the 26th they'll have a test and tune in Philadelphia. According to Marv, that's what he said, the 26th.
Okay.
They started cleaning it out.
Oh yeah? All right.
Yeah, so let's see how it all goes, you know.
Brooklyn Large Scale.
We need all the spots.
Hold on. I'm a member of the Brooklyn Large Scale. Check it out.
Oh, God.
Sleep on me. No, niggas want to sleep on me, bro. What's up? I'm a member. That's right. Yeah. What's up, Nick?
Sick.
Okay.
So they're gonna have Philly,
man.
Philly ready.
What's that? Next month, right? In May.
Yes, on the 26th.
Well, that's the race in
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Virginia. That's a week before Virginia.
In 2 weeks. What do you mean 2 weeks? We're in April.
Virginia is the 29th through the 31st.
Virginia's a week before.
Hold on. You said that
no, but
tune in Philly when?
Brooklyn Large Scale is on the 26th. The test and tune. It's in 2 weeks.
April or May?
Or April.
April.
Okay.
Oh, you said
all right.
May.
Yes.
That's why I was like, okay.
That had me for a second.
That's not bad.
April.
Okay.
April 26th.
So I can test out my pro stock then.
Yeah, according to
I'll have time.
Yeah, according to Marv, he said the 26th. He says they'll be ready to go.
They're pulling out the rakes.
Yeah, you got to.
So Mark, you're running 3 classes this year, right?
2 definitely. If the time is right, I'll run a 3rd class if I have the time. I ran bracket twice in two events last year. I ran it in Chicago and I ran it in the finals. I hadn't run bracket in a long time, but I had the car, dialed in pretty good. So I said, "Oh, what the heck, I could do it." I didn't have to do no maintenance on the car. All I had to do is put fuel in it and and do the tires.
And Mark.
Yeah.
Post stock,
Mark.
I had to make a slight adjustment to get the car dialed in right.
Mark, your bracket car is fast, right?
No, it's good. It has good ETs.
No, it's fast.
Consistent. Stop that. We're on national TV.
Oh, we are. My bad.
Nah, I mean,
I don't want Pepsi to drop us.
Yeah, so
I'll dial my baby in.
Yeah, that's another thing. I think bracket is a great
text
beginner.
these guys.
You know, everybody's talking about making new classes for beginners, for people that are just starting the hobby. I don't think
that's a good class for somebody new to get in.
I think,
if you have a car that's running 3 O's,
you can bring any type of car, anything. It don't have to be a Wallburn. Yeah. It don't have to be a quarter scale. It don't have to be this.
It can be a KB's toy car that runs on a battery.
Yeah, as long as you go down
if it'll go 100, if it'll go 132 feet, you can put it in. You can get in.
Yeah, no weight recommendation.
It's got to be good on the light. If it runs 302, that's your dial in, baby. It's going to be somewhere around there. 302, 304, 305. You dial it in and you pull a good light. That's what it's all about. The ET. ET in your finger.
ET go home.
Everything else, pro stock, funny car, you got to work or you got to work at it.
So, Petey.
Yeah, brother.
Okay, so this is my question. What races do you plan on sending? And what cars are you going to run?
Okay.
Yeah. Here we go.
I was about to ask him that.
Now, this is being filmed. We got proof now.
Yep.
This is perfect because remember, I can't go to the spring fling because it's my birthday that weekend.
No, I got you. We got the whole season.
Your birthday.
We got the whole season.
Yeah, after that, I'm going to Chicago. I'm gonna go to in the Worlds.
Okay, and what do you plan on running?
I'm gonna run
Hold on. And what do you plan on running, sir?
Pro stock, nitro top fuel, and
we're getting next
quarter scale.
Okay. And what are your goals? What are your goals with the pro stock, sir?
My goal is stay to 7.
Okay.
Breaking up
top fuel.
That's my goal.
Top fuel?
Huh?
Top fuel?
Top fuel, if 6, 5.
Okay, that's good.
Touch a 5. I ran a 6 before.
Word.
Yeah.
Okay, and what about the quarter scale?
That I don't know.
Come on, man. You got OBR. I got you don't know. You got OBR. You got Kelvin. You should be running like a 2 or something.
2-1, 2. My goal is if I can hit a 2-0, I'll be happy. But I'll be happy with a 2-1.
Yeah, I think bro. As long as you get out there and put the work in, I don't see why not. You got good motors. You got a good chassis now. I think it.
Yeah.
You got Mark helping you out. Yeah. It shouldn't even be a problem.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Hey, Tech, I got the whole car set up, right? And I weighed it with the body and everything without fuel. That thing was 17 pounds on a dot.
Right.
Nice.
Pete, you got a Floyd Vic chassis.
Yeah. So I have to add weight.
Yeah, I told you the nose. La batería.
Yeah. I got the battery on too, but
that's how you say it, man. That's how you say weight in the nose. No batería. No,
batería. Batería means battery. La batería.
Okay. Put a battery on the front.
Weight. Right.
Okay. Batería.
Oh, that's what works for me. That's what I was told, and it worked for me great. I didn't have to put no weight on my car. All I did was put the battery as far forward as I could.
You had to put weight on that first one, though.
Yeah, but that was different. That was a whole different mechanic. Yeah, that Ed Stern car was the shit. That was a good car, man. I just
you had to just all you had to do was put weight on it.
I was a little green behind the ears. That's all. But now I know better.
Yeah. You had a wheelie bar. You had a wheelie bar.
It didn't need it. Once I got it right, it didn't need it. Yeah, it was fine. Yeah, and then but that's good.
That's Earl hitting me up right now.
17 pounds with tires and bodies and everything. That's good.
Earl's coming on. Arrow.
Los Nitro Pibes.
Bossa Nova, Bossa Nova.
Nitro Viven.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my Puerto Rico guys in here.
Come back to Chicago. Go back to Chicago. He ain't coming back to New York. I mean, New York. He's not coming back to Chicago.
Yeah, you never know. Money talks.
Hey.
Yeah,
that's true.
Right now, he's gonna put his racing gear on.
He's gonna put his racing suit on his hat.
Froze again. It froze again.
What froze?
What do you mean froze?
We can see you move.
I'm waiting on you, brother. All right, you got it. All right, bye.
You getting any of the Quarterscale brothers on, Coach, or any of those guys?
Yeah, everybody's about to start coming in. Start adding people. So, Luis Torrado, he's from Puerto Rico. He runs real good. I think he has the mile per hour record in Puerto Rico right now.
You see this?
With a Walburn. He's a diehard.
No, this is my electric Beaumont. I had to cut the back out so I can make a wing and stupid ass rear deck on it.
Oh, okay.
Almost done though.
Yeah, so hopefully this year, man, everything we'll all have a good year this year, everyone in general. Positive. Nothing negative. I just can't wait to
fun.
Just have fun. Set up.
Yeah.
No drama. None of that stuff, man.
Yes, because I want to.
There's always some kind of a little bit of drama.
Because once we fix once Rita gets fixed, we always there on the.
You're breaking up, man.
Even on a weekday, I could take a weekday off and go over there and have some fun. Yes, I'm just waiting for other guys. Yeah, but
he's there.
Yeah, people coming in.
I think you talked to Will.
The views is getting up. Hey, all right, guys. I haven't spoken to Will. I really haven't spoken to Will. I gotta get in touch with him.
Oh, Big Will?
I do too.
Barry, so you going next week, right? If I'm correct?
I'm gonna try, yeah. If I finish that job, yeah. That's the plan.
I'm gonna try your best.
They go for the yeah.
I'm doing a body for Will, Quarterscale Dragster.
You got the perfect beard for Virginia.
I'm working on it. I'm gonna do like hot pink flares in the bottom.
You can pull up. He can pull up.
Gonna do a breast cancer awareness body.
Just chill.
Yeah.
Saludo. Yeah. Luis Tirado. Saludo, mi hermano. Yeah, hopefully we get these guys from Puerto Rico and Chicago in, and we could get this nitro thing going on.
Yeah, because my battery's about to die.
Yeah, but I'm gonna look forward to those 3 classes, man, and that's the important part. I know what's hurting nitro, honestly. This is from my point of view. The engine manufacturers.
Why do you say that?
Right now,
you
the
can get
leaders
motors.
are OS, because the only manufacturers that are throwing good motors right now is OS, Elasi, and Gmar.
You can get 21
Those are the
motors
only 3 right now that's.
Well, you can't rely on the
but they're not out there like you think they are, Mark.
You can still get max power.
There are other ways to get max power. Look, I just got my hands on a brand new Virtus, and I got my hands on a brand new 35 Plus. Brand new. I didn't get them online.
Oh God, here we go.
Mark got the
Here we go. Watch the lights.
Who's that? Saul?
Saludos.
That's Saul.
¿Cómo estamos?
No.
Who's that, Errol?
Saludos, Errol. ¿Cómo está, mi hermano?
Mark,
I can't see.
That's
Bien,
Saul.
you got fat. Ya lo engordaste. ¿Qué hace, papá? Los nitros viven. Los nitros viven.
What's up, brother?
No,
Es la buena
arriba,
vida.
los nitros, la buena vida, así es.
¿Cómo está la cosa? ¿Cómo están las nenas?
¿Qué está pasando?
¿Cómo
Todo
están las
bien,
nenas?
gracias a
¿También?
Dios. Creciendo,
Qué bueno,
todo
papo.
bien, gracias a Dios.
Aquí, tranquilo, ya
Ustedes,
tú
¿cómo están?
sabes. Errol, saludos, mi hermano. ¿Y cómo está la familia?
Cuéntamelo.
Aquí,
Está todo bien,
un poquito
gracias a
enfermito,
Dios.
pero estoy bien.
Eso se vaya mismo.
Aquí,
con un
mi
poco
hermano.
de nitro.
¿Y las nenas? ¿Cómo están?
Bien, creciendo.
¿Todo está bien en PR?
Sí, todo de show.
All right. He said his kids are getting big, they're growing, they're blessed. Mira, Errol.
Oh, man, yeah.
Y
Cuéntame.
¿qué son los números que están corriendo allá en Puerto Rico
Mira, ahora
últimamente?
mismo la liga está buena, ¿verdad? Los invitamos que vengan en algún momento, ¿verdad? Tenemos a
¿Qué
Alan
números se están
haciendo
corriendo
el
con los
mejor récord.
prospectos en Puerto Rico?
El mejor tiempo fue 1.70 de Alan hace como un mes y medio. Yo corrí 1.71. Johnny corrió 1.73. También tenemos a Meggy por el lado de los Direct Drive con 75, si mal no recuerdo.
Nice. 70, 71, and 75. Nice.
Sí, está bastante, ¿verdad?, competitivo
El
y
73.
cerrado.
¿Van a venir para Chicago ustedes o no?
Yo por lo menos no sé si pueda.
He said,
Me gustaría
he
ir.
said it's very close,
Poco,
like everybody's
sí,
running real close.
comencé un trabajo
¿Tú crees
nuevo.
que alguien viene?
Y pues,
¿Tú crees que alguien viene para Chicago o no?
tenemos en el chat se ha hablado. Varias personas han comentado, ¿verdad?, que les
Ok,
gustaría
yo sé
venir,
que
pero no sé si de verdad sea algo oficial.
No está fácil.
Sí.
He's going to Chicago?
No.
sí, hablé con el primo, con Meggy. Meggy dijo que él viene. Yo le dije que si viene al mundial,
Sí, sí.
they're going to go to Chicago. I know my cousin asked me. He says if anything, if he makes it to Virginia, and I told him just fly into New Jersey, he could drive down with me.
Sí, yo por lo menos, ¿verdad?, me
Y
gustaría
Meggy
ir.
corrió, ¿qué fue el número de Meggy? ¿1.7 qué?
Si mal no recuerdo, creo que fue 7.5.
Yeah, hopefully they get a little.
Ahora mismo.
My cousin ran with a Josh car. He ran 1.75.
Yeah.
So this is a pretty good little setup right now because now we get updated with the numbers they're running.
Ahora mismo Meggy entiendo
Sí,
yo,
está bueno
que
eso, Ero.
el direct drive más rápido.
Ya,
Puerto
está
Rico.
bien.
my cousin.
Qué bueno.
Yeah, my cousin. He
¿En
got
qué
the
pista están
fastest.
corriendo ustedes?
¿Cómo
Humacao.
usted?
¿En qué pista están corriendo ustedes? ¿La de
Mira,
Perú?
ahora mismo lo que tenemos es Humacao. Pero las demás pues,
Okay.
están cejadas, lamentablemente.
Mira.
They're running at Humacao?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're running mostly at
He said the only
Humacao?
track that's available right now is yeah, that's the
What
Claro,
happened
pero
to
Pepino.
Salinas?
¿Qué
What
pasó con
happened to
Pepino?
Salinas?
There wasn't a track in Salinas, Mark. Salinas has a real racetrack. The one that's by Salinas is Juana Diaz.
Internet, ¿me entiendes?
Okay, but they used to run RC at Salinas, didn't they?
From what I know, a long time ago, they don't do that no more.
Yeah. And what happened to the other
alguien
track?
que había
Really short
Había
track
alguien
down.
que había montado en la pista en Salinas, pero entiendo yo que pasó una situación personal cual no he vuelto a montar más nada.
Yeah. Qué pena. Y Pepino también lo cerraron, ¿eh?
Pepino cerró también. Lleva mucho tiempo desde que viví en Estados Unidos, también estaba cerrada.
Juana Díaz también se fue.
También sucedió algo y cerraron también.
Qué pena, bro. Tantas pistas y ahora nada.
Y ahora mismo lo que tenemos es un Macao y pues, ¿verdad? Dándole duro. Ahora mismo entiendo que la semana pasada corrieron Alan, Meg y fueron a probar. Esta semana, el 19 de abril, tenemos Churau de los Prostor Nitro. Estamos trabajando, ¿verdad? Para decir presente al evento.
Claro. Qué bueno, bro. Sí, Alan está dando duro. Alan quiere correr los 6, ¿verdad?
Sí,
Yeah.
no.
Todos estamos.
Alan, yo, Johnny, Meggy, todos tenemos un fin. Todos queremos coger 69, ¿verdad? Pero El primero es el primero.
Claro.
Yeah. He says everybody's goal is to hit the 1.6s because they're all right there in the low 1.7s. So their goal is to hit the 1.6s. You know, this is pretty good because I got Predator there, but I don't see him come on yet. I added him to it. Predator, you there?
We done?
Predator's waiting for the Electric Pro Mod chapter.
That's messed up.
La categoría aquí está buena. Hay mucha gente nueva, mucha gente buscando gente.
¿Y cuántos autos nitro aparecen? ¿Cuántos Pro Stock aparecen ahora en los eventos allá?
Mira, en el último evento que tuvimos hace 2 semanas atrás, el que estuvo toda la semana lloviendo, llegaron 6, 7, yo creo que fueron. El evento súper, ¿verdad? Por decirlo, fue buena asistencia. Esperábamos más, pero ¿verdad? La situación del clima no ayuda mucho. Sí. Pero esperamos ahora para esta semana que viene un poquito más de asistencia de carro.
Qué bueno.
Pero
¿Y ustedes piensan hacer eventos de 2 días o siguen haciendo eventos de un día?
Mira, en realidad, pues como ahora mismo yo solamente lo que llevo, lo que es los nitros viven y eso, pues no me estoy involucrando en eventos como tal, de como el que había hecho Pardo años pasados. Simplemente hacemos un evento de un día y eso. Pero eso tendríamos que hablarlo, ¿verdad? Con Pirul y hacer una organización bien chévere para, ¿verdad? Para el fin, a nosotros nos gustaría, ¿verdad? Que ustedes de allá vengan a coger con nosotros. Y para que eso se haga posible.
Yeah,
porque verdad se entiende que el venir para un día pues es difícil.
Sí, es mucho chavo para un día solo ya. Para algunas personas, pero para mí, you know.
Yeah, they have a nice track over there. They got a good thing. Oh, you know. Yeah. They're trying to open up an organization like their own league over there in Puerto Rico. So that they're trying to set that up so like that. Things to get better and have something going on, which hopefully that they open other tracks in Puerto Rico as well, because sometimes some people can't travel from the West Coast to the East. So if they can have it if they can open Pepino back up, that'd be nice because some people can go to Pepino, but I don't know what's going on with this situation.
What was the other track?
Yo creo que fue una situación personal con la persona.
Yeah.
Fue hasta donde me había quedado, era una situación personal el administrador y pues no
the track that I like.
What was the track's name that was next to
the track that I like was next to the what?
The track that RCDRL used to run at. It was a short shutdown. If
Pepino.
You didn't, Pepino, right? Yeah.
That's Pepino. That's Pepino.
Yeah. That's gone. Pepino. Is that still there or is it gone?
No, it's gone, man.
It's closed.
Wow.
Yeah, but they just haven't opened.
It was a nice track.
That's close to Kelvin's house. Kelvin, saludos, Kelvin.
Hey, what's up, guys? Saludos, Tomás. Saludos, hello, Mr. Mark Price.
Yes, sir.
Saludos.
Everything's good. Good.
So, no, I was speaking with Thomas about the Pepino track. So it's still closed. I think it has more than 2 years closed. ¿Verdad? Ahora 3 años.
Sí, bueno, yo me había ido para Estados Unidos y la pista ya estuvo cerrada, ¿verdad? Cuando yo llegué llevaba como año y pico ya cerrada.
Yeah, and definitely it's the only place with a park exclusive for art cars.
Yeah. Qué pena, porque eso estaba lindo ahí. El pana amigo Flavor fue que
they have such a beautiful location.
El arte ahí y todo.
Yeah, you have light, you have the bathroom,
and they had
everything in the same place. Light, everything.
And they had a lot of things to do out the area. You know, whenever you get out of the track or whatever, you stay extra days. You could hit the beach, you could hit the rivers, whatever you want to do. Zip lining.
Yeah,
that was all in that area. But you know, hopefully we could. Yeah. Lo que vamos a hacer en el futuro, Edo, Y Kelvin, como ustedes tienen una lista, ¿verdad? Aquí vamos a tener una lista. A comparar la lista, ¿entiendes? Para entretenernos nosotros cada...
¿Lista de qué?
¿Quién es más pobre? The top pro stocks, the top fuel.
Sí, no, es buena idea.
Comparisons, and for whoever decides to go from Puerto Rico to either Linwood or Virginia, the numbers is there. You know what I'm saying? So like we can set something up.
Sí, no, y verdad.
And keep everybody informative with the numbers.
Uno de los dos, ¿verdad? O Puerto Rico ir allá o viceversa, ¿verdad? Ir a competir y, ¿verdad? Y demostrar lo que, ¿verdad? Lo que se pone en la redes de parte de los
I understand with that.
Esa es la idea para entenderlo no solo porque.
But most of the time the Puerto Rican guys travel to the state, but the guys from the state don't travel to Puerto Rico.
¿Quién dice eso?
Well, I only see you and Check and some other.
Antes de nosotros iba un montón de gente de aquí de Estados Unidos a Puerto Rico. Flash iba, un montón de gente, papi. Iba.
But what happened right now?
No sé. Nadie. Usted no viene para aquí.
No está en el mismo pique. Kelvin, no todo el mundo. Ahora es como que.
No es como si la gente de Puerto Rico también no para aquí tampoco.
En realidad, pues, desde que yo viví en Estados Unidos, nadie de Puerto Rico, yo los vi coger allá.
Right.
La cosa ahora mismo está un poco muerto por todos lados. Y caro también. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Para tirar 3,000 pesos.
It's true. What Tech said is true. Like the problem is that for the guys like from Puerto Rico to come here is very expensive due to their cost of living in Puerto Rico. They don't make the money that we make here. So it's very hard for them to come here. Errol works hard. Like Errol makes pretty good money now, but he got to bust his rear because Errol works nights to like the mornings to get what he's getting. But he's getting it, but he has a big family now. So it's hard for Errol at the same time because when Errol don't travel by himself. Errol has to bring his wife and kids. So that's a big load for him.
It's not easy on both sides. Right now it's expensive.
La parte de los carritos, llevar la gasolina, eso aparte está cara también.
Sí, Sancho. Y para traer los autos. Si yo quiero correr, por ejemplo, el Porsche que una hora para llevarlo a Puerto Rico, chacho, ¿sabes lo que me cuesta?
Ahora mismo nada más necesita mínimo $100, 150 pesos en gasolina. El mantenimiento del carro para poder cruzarlo allá.
Y eso es que cuando tú envías el auto, que no te lo pierdan en el correo.
Ajá.
Que alguna gente ya tuvo esa experiencia, imagínate.
Sí. No,
Kelvin, ¿cómo tú estabas, Kelvin?
Ok.
Sí, recuerda que cuando me senté en el aeropuerto.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I made the Puerto Ricans in my cars today. They got red flagged.
Chacho. Ahora mismo la política está difícil también, lo que está pasando en el país, en el mundo. Está un poco difícil para volar, Hasta para volar ahora mismo te hace falta el New Real ID o un pasaporte especial y cuánta madre, imagínate.
Yo lo que entiendo, ¿verdad? Que para que algo se vaya a hacer, hay que dejarlo de simplemente que se quede en palabras. Hacer una buena promo, crear algo, ¿verdad? Para que la gente se motive, porque ahora estamos hablando aquí que vengamos, unos vengan para acá, otros vayan para allá, pero hacer algo, ¿verdad? Que llame la atención, porque aquí, en el caso mío, ¿verdad? De Puerto Rico, vemos muchos cogedores que estamos cogiendo bien activos, otros estamos cogiendo bastante, yendo bastante a la pista, ¿verdad? Y sí nos gustaría ir a competir allá. Pero en realidad, pues ahora mismo tú no ves ningún movimiento de decir, mira, vamos a hacer un evento que simplemente no sea ir allá a coger por un trofeo, ¿verdad? Ahora mismo por decirlo, ¿verdad? Se ha fastidiado mucho para que hayan eventos, hayan premios y la cosa va mejorando poco a poco, ¿verdad? Pero entiendo yo que si sigue la cosa como está, con lo que tú estás haciendo live y hablando con todo el mundo, ¿verdad? Planificar algo bien chévere y organizarse y mira, tenemos una fecha. vamos a traer 4, 5, 6 corredores de Estados Unidos o viceversa o de Puerto Rico. Y la cosa se organiza con tiempo y se puede
Lo que realmente se hace falta son sponsors.
También.
Eso es lo que ayuda. Esta gente que corre de verdad en cualquier deporte, lo que sea, los sponsors es lo que ayuda. Cuando tú tienes un sponsor, por lo menos te paga el hotel, por lo menos te paga el vuelo o te paga, no sé, el auto que alquilas o algo, ¿entiendes? Entonces con sponsors es un poco más fácil. Y el otro problema también es tener una organización que sea sólida. Nadie tiene eso, no tenemos eso.
Yeah.
Y eso es difícil, no sale, no es concreto.
Yeah, he says his goals is to like have a strong organization in Puerto Rico. So like that, once they have a strong organization in Puerto Rico, then they get their racers because it's going to be so organized that they can get their racers to come here. But he wants us to combine both into one, our organization to their organization. So like that, when they come here, they'll have a spot and we can help them like whatever the situation is with setting them up with the Airbnb so they know what they got to rent, because a lot of people don't know what to do. A lot of them don't travel from Puerto Rico. So the ones that do, Errol knows because Errol lived in the States, so he know how to get to the access of getting an Airbnb and a car rental because he has done that plenty of times. But there's others in Puerto Rico that don't know how to do it. So Errol's trying to see if he can organize things over there, have everything with his people in Puerto Rico, and as well as, I can have some stuff like with Mario, Mark, talk to the guys like from Chicago, like probably can get Josh. We could probably get a couple more Nitro guys to go up there. We could set a war between Puerto Rico versus United States and RC drag racing and Nitro.
Yeah,
the big scale is going to be hard because
I think it'd be better if just like say for instance from Puerto Rico, Errol talks for the group of Puerto Rico, and let's say for the group of USA, Mark talks for them people, and them two organize a date. And also get like a prize, a money prize, right? So everybody, we
raise for money, exactly.
$50. And then we rent out a track, whether it be, we can talk to maybe, just to give an example, Little Will, like, yo, how much to rent out your track for a weekend? Or if we have to rent out the track in Puerto Rico, you rent out the track in Puerto Rico, fine, whatever. And then figure out how much, everybody chips in, and they make it happen.
Yeah.
That's another option of making things happen. And you have control of it. So there is no surprises, no, my God, what happened? And you have a definite date. But you got to make it a 2-day event.
Yeah, that's why he says
nobody's going to fly to Puerto Rico for one day.
Yeah, that's why he says it has to be. Yeah, that's why he says it has to be something concrete and organized with the guys here and the guys from Puerto Rico, so we can set that up and put the dates out so that people have time ahead of time to know, okay, we can get for this date. All right, we got 5, 6 races going to Puerto Rico.
Say you do it in Puerto Rico, you can do it right after the Worlds, which is summer still over there. So you can still do it after the Worlds, which is summer still over there, and we can still run over there, and everybody has all year to get their shit together.
Beautiful.
And maybe they can do a Friday for test and tune for the guys coming in from USA.
Yeah, and it's beautiful at that time in Puerto Rico.
Saturday you do qualifications, and Friday do eliminations. But see, this is the whole thing. This is the other problem. Que se ponen a joder con todos los clases. Que si es eléctrico, que si es tri, que es esto, que no. Mira, vamos a hacer nitro y ya está. Se acabó. Y that's it. Yo sé que suena malo, pero es algo que tenemos que hacer.
Eso se puede hacer, pero yo entiendo que en Puerto Rico no se va a poder. Ahora mismo hay mucha gente, somos pocos, en Puerto Rico somos pocos los nitros y son más los eléctricos. Y muchas veces pues las pistas no simplemente ven la parte de vamos a hacer un evento nitro, porque en realidad ellos van a ver la parte económica. Ellos van a gastar luz, van a gastar buy, alcohol, y pues no le va a ser costo efectivo tener simplemente.
No, pero si alquilamos la pista, si alquilamos la pista, ¿qué importa?
Ahí es diferente, sí.
Claro, estoy diciendo tener control, que uno alquila la pista y ya, si vamos a hacerlo bien. Alquilamos la pista, vamos allá, hacemos lo que tenemos que hacer y corremos y la pasamos bien. No hay que esperar que haya una línea de 20 personas que están seteando el auto ahí, mirando el cielo y cuánta madre. No, mira, vamos a correr nitro ya, vamos a pasarla bien.
Sí, sí.
Digo yo, no sé.
Pues, pero volví y digo, o sea, esto tenemos que, ¿verdad? Ahora que estamos hablando de esto, sentarnos, organizarlo, hacerlo algo más formal, empezar a invitar a las personas con tiempo, no simplemente hablarlo con 2 o 3 meses, porque no todo el mundo va a poder tener el dinero.
Sí,
Seguro. Que alguien
definitivamente.
empiece tirando líneas o lo que sea, como sea, ya.
Sí,
Errol, tú tienes más experiencia, tú sabes. Errol,
sí, ¿no?
Tú estás allá.
Entiendo, es que a lo que voy, ¿verdad? Que es que siempre en el chat hablamos de que nos gustaría ir a la Worlds o ir a Chicago, ¿verdad? No, yo creo que me atrevo a decir que en el chat los únicos que hemos tenido la oportunidad de correr el evento Indra Espaldo, tú, Tech, ¿verdad? Y yo, porque Ivo no está, Ivo, pero la mayoría nunca han corrido, no saben la experiencia de que es montarse
Sí,
en
me
un avión,
encantaría
saber
que
qué es lo que hay que
Alan venga
hacer,
acá
cómo
arriba.
conseguir.
Chacho.
Correcto, conseguir gasolina, conseguir la estadía de estar allí en la pista, una carpa, una mesa, o sea, un sinnúmero de cosas, no lo saben. Y para poder hacer eso, pues tendríamos que hacerlo con tiempo, mira, decir, mira, el año que viene podemos hacer el evento en el evento de las nacionales de Indra o no sé, o privado, pues se reúnen y se hace una fecha organizada, algo formal. Y yo estoy seguro que de Puerto Rico mínimo 5 se montan, porque ahora mismo te puedo decir que todo el mundo está bien motivado, todo el mundo pendiente a los nitros, todo el mundo quiere coger algo, quieren tener nitro, o sea, o un Top Fuel o un Pro Stock, algo, pero hay que llevar la cosa organizada. Mucha gente, el cual ha cambiado de los mismos eléctricos, que son mucho más rápidos, han cambiado a los mismos Pro Stock. En el caso de nosotros acá, ¿verdad? Lo que yo llamo nitros viven, han cambiado por la organización, porque somos, ¿verdad? Aparte lo vemos como un compañerismo, una familia, y lo estamos tratando de llevar así para que sí tenemos la rivalidad de hacer el agite, para que cuando llegamos ese domingo, pues, ¿verdad? Tener el por qué coger, algo más allá que simplemente un premio. Pero estamos buscando eso y mucha gente le ha gustado eso y ha tratado de unirse por eso mismo. Y entiendo que si seguimos así,
yeah. Hello.
Algo pasó, Tito, ¿viste?
Sí, algo pasó ahí.
Sí,
Perdón, Ero, no sé qué pasó, pero se te fue el wifi.
Sí, eso de los eventos suena interesante, pero
Sí,
también pues
están cayendo como...
para hacer un evento de esa magnitud, como los muchachos están comentando, también necesitamos mucha cooperación de los dueños de las pistas, porque ahora mismo los eventos que se han hecho en Puerto Rico, el que ha movido la ficha eres tú con los videos, llamando a todos los corredores para que vayan para aquí, para que vayan para allá, y los ha motivado y han llegado. Si ellos logran usar esa estrategia también, pues ellos van a hacer que los corredores lleguen a su pista también.
Yeah. So yeah, what Errol's trying to do is get everything a little bit organized in Puerto Rico. So like that, they can set things up over there. Hopefully we can rent the track. So like that, when we go over there, there's no surprises and everything's all set up perfectly. And we can all have a nice event between Puerto Rico and the United States. Yeah, sigue tumbando la gente. Yo no sé qué está pasando. It's dropping everybody for some reason today.
Sí, pero como te digo, Tomás, que
Capone, what's up, my brother?
si los dueños de las pistas están estén bien motivados, vengan a hacer los live, lo mismo que tú haces, llamar a los corredores, motivarlos, mira, vamos a hacer un match y esto y lo otro. Eso es lo que nosotros como corredores necesitamos.
Sí, eso es lo que se necesita. Y por eso yo estoy haciendo la parte mía, para yo hacer lo
My
que tengo que
phone
hacer.
died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was in the garage.
That's why now we can talk English
What's up?
because we talk
Man,
English
you're breaking up. Hello?
now. Sorry, everybody. So yeah, it's breaking up bad. So Arrow's trying to set things up in Puerto Rico
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good.
to where Puerto Rico.
Said Mike.
Hey, Predator, that's you?
Yo, what's up?
Predator, I can't hear you. What's up? We got Predator online, everybody. We got Chi-Town in the building, Linwood, and hey, this is what we were talking about in Spanish. You know, I want to give everybody an update. They're trying to get they have their like top 10 list in Puerto Rico, and we're trying to get something like that going on over here, and then we're trying to meet the guys from Puerto Rico in Puerto Rico one time of the year, and then they come down here one time of the year. They said like the World or something, and then we can go after.
In Chicago, they got a top 10 in Chicago already. Don't they?
Yeah, Chicago got money.
Yeah, they got a top 10.
Chicago got money, that's why. And that guy that just shows up right now on that screen, he got a lot of money. Everybody, we got Don McCoy, aka Predator. How you doing, brother? Can you hear me? Predator, can you hear us? I can't hear you. We can't hear you. Yo, this really sucks today. Hey, Tech, you there? I don't hear nobody.
Can you hear him? I can't hear anything.
Tech, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Tech? Hello? Hello? Predator, can you hear me? I can't hear you. I'm trying to get your voice so you can speak out for your guys in Chicago. I'm a little under the weather right now. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Can you hear me, Predator? I still can't hear you. You might have to unmute. You might have to unmute yourself. There should be a little thing on the right side. And you see the microphone? See if that's muted. Now it's muted. Take it off. Can you hear me? Hello? I still can't hear you. Let me see if I could take you out and put you back in. Hello? Yeah, I can't get you. I can't hear you at all. Well, what they're trying to do is get a top 10 list in Puerto Rico to where they could, let's say, like now, like Tech said, there's a top 10 list in Chicago. If like Predator and the guys could organize their top 10 lists, and we all keep it updated every week with the guys from Puerto Rico and the guys from over here, from the Northeast, then we'll be fine, and we'll all meet with each other at the end of the year at the Worlds. We can meet each other at the Worlds or at and one time in Puerto Rico. You heard Mark?
Hold on one second. I just got to make an adjustment on the sound.
Yeah, we're having a lot of difficulties today with the streaming. I don't know for what reason. But hopefully it'll get situated. Let me know when you're ready, Mark. Predator, your mic isn't working. Make sure your volume is up on your laptop or on your phone. Maybe you can do it through your phone.
Can you hear me now?
Hello? Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, so the what we're trying to do now, which was a pretty good idea from Errol, him doing his top 10 list in Puerto Rico, and then we can get the top 10 list from Linwood, and then we can get the top 10 list from here, from like, from here to North Carolina with Melvin and everybody. And they said they're willing to come down from Puerto Rico to the Worlds or something, so we can get the shootout, and then we can go back to Puerto Rico, so we can make it twice, or we could do it in New York at Rita's, whichever way everyone feels comfortable at. But as long as we keep the top 10 list, but he wants to make sure it's very organized. So like that, there's no surprises and everybody like when I was talking to Joe says, yeah, he can do a top 10 list. And if Joe does a top 10 list, he says, he can't give a lot of money for like sponsorship, but he said he could donate towards the gas or the hotel, whatever he can for his behalf. He can help whenever we go to like Puerto Rico or Chicago. He says he will help, and we just need someone to organize it here, and we need to know who's going to organize it in Chicago, and Errol's going to organize it in Puerto Rico. So now we can all be lined up, one nice little triangle, and we can have something beautiful going, Top Fuel, Nitro, top Funny Car. Hopefully we could get some guys from Puerto Rico on the Funny Car side and on the Pro Stock. They got a bunch of Pro Stocks and Top Fuel. So we can make this happen, man. And that'll be something beautiful because we'll have something to maintain as a top 10 list. Oh, the guys in Chicago, they've been running all 1.7s in Pro Stock. Or they're running 1.5s in Top Fuel. Then we can go, okay, then you got the guys in Puerto Rico. Oh, they're all running 1.7s. And then we're going to compare. We're going to compare to all three from here with like everybody else, like Melvin and everybody. We compare to theirs, and we'll have just that one league under those three top 10 lists, 3 different locations, and that'd be good, That'd be real good. Something different. What you think, Mark?
Sounds good to me. As long as you get everybody on board.
Yeah, and that's
Don,
what
can
is
you hear
going to
me?
keep everybody. I can hear you.
Hold up. Don, can you hear me?
Don can hear us, but he can't talk because he got no volume. Maybe it's your laptop,
okay, you
Don,
gotta turn the
or
volume
do it
up
off
on
your phone. Don, you can do it off your phone if you want. Yeah, you can shut down and do it off your phone, Don. Yeah, hopefully he come back on. That'd be beautiful, Mark. You know, something that we all can look forward to towards the end of the year, and then whoever wins, like he said, we could race for money. Everybody put the money in the pot and see who takes it all.
People, I'm willing to look past certain people that we don't get along with, but they're still racers at the same. Yeah. So I think you just need to, everybody on board and put all the bullshit in the toilet.
Yes, and that's the goal. That's the goal.
That's
so where
right.
everything could be all settled. You know what I'm saying? And we make this happen, and that'll be something good because we have something that we got going on. Then we got Imdra, then we got Brooklyn Large Scale. You got Linwood. Yep. So and then we can go to Puerto Rico. We all have somewhere to go at a certain time, and it'll be beautiful all around.
I just want to, I'm missing the things that we used to keep us really glued in, testing and tuning. We only got what? April, May, June, July, August.
Yeah, because once August comes, you see it changes.
So I just, for me, I missed that because it was, it wasn't just about testing and I'm just finding myself looking at my cars and working on them, and then we don't have other places. Like they have a test and tune down in Virginia. That's great. I'm not driving 5 hours to go test and tune my car. I'll go 2 hours. Well, I'm not going to drive 5 hours just to go run my cars. I can figure out what I need to do at the event. Even if I don't test and tune, I'll figure out, because testing and tuning is fine, but your car is not going to be the same car when you get to a national event. Big track surface is going to be way stickier than what you normally do.
Yes.
Normally when we go, it's temperatures low, so you have to battle against.
Yeah. What's up, Predator?
Can you hear?
Hello.
We heard a
you
little
guys
something,
there?
but yeah, we here, brother. Finally, everybody, we got Predator on it. We got Predator from Linwood. We got one of the OGs from Linwood.
What did Mark say?
He's definitely an OG.
I ain't no old nothing. Y'all need to go with that.
I've known you for a long time, brother. At least 15 years.
Yeah,
man, I got this coffee. It's killing me.
I don't know how well y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you pretty good. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Before I even got into the drag race scene, I used to hear about Mark Price all the time. The guy with just pro mod that was deadly.
Yeah, that must have been Too Slow and what's his name that plays the guitar?
Ricky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ricky Mark Rod Hawkins.
Every night.
Yeah, and,
one brother.
I guess.
Hey, Predator, we were talking about having a top 10 list here, top 10 list in Linwood, top 10 list in Puerto Rico, and combine it all together.
I was listening to that, and I was trying to get a clarification. When you say top 10 list, is that somebody from each class, or is that one class, top 10 people in that class?
Yeah. Because, we're going to have 10, periodically, we're not going to have 10 nitro top fuels and 10 nitro pro stocks. But if you do have it in Linwood, whatever the count is, let's say if it's 6, 7, then you can just put that list down and leave the rest blank. But you keep everybody updated every week or every 2 weeks with their times in a time slip. And like that, it stays on record. And we can compare numbers from like with the guys in Puerto Rico. We can compare numbers with the guys in India. We can compare numbers with the guys in New York at Readers. And we'll have something going on to where everybody has something to race for, even though we're not racing with each other. But we're having something to look forward to. And then he says either they'll meet at the Worlds or New York or Puerto Rico at the end of the year. We all have something to race for. And I think the final one, he says, you know, we can put some money in the pot and we can win it.
Yeah. I think that's kind of reminds me of when we was like having like the 1-5 club, the 1-6 club, stuff like that. It made everybody try to push harder to get to those numbers. And kind of sounding like what you're saying right now. If we see that the guys in Puerto Rico are running certain numbers in Pro Mod class, then that'll make the guys in here try to run just as good or better, you know, and in other classes too. So I think that's a very good thing. I like it. It's competitive. I like being competitive, you know, something like even like right now when I go to the track, them guys see me going to the line. They don't know I got goals in my head that I'm doing, so that just like what we talking about, but it's already in my head of what I'm trying to do. I know people's numbers. I know what I'm trying to get to. So my end game is, by the time I get to the Worlds, to be at that number or better. So I think that'd be a good thing.
Yeah, and like that, you be competitive.
How you doing with your Pro Mod?
The last time I ran it was at the Worlds. Last time I ran it, I was at the Worlds. I ran a 1-3 with it. Finally got a 3.
Okay. Beautiful.
The goal for last year. The goal for last year was that, you know, because I had never ran a Pro Mod consistently. I ran like 3 passes the first time I ever had one and sold it. So when I got it last year, my goal was to finish the year out in the 3s, and I did.
That's good. That's good.
So this year, the next goal is to stay in the 3s, if not go down into the 2s. So it's 3s consistent and 2s. That's the goal for that this year. The funny card,
you got to keep that thing.
That's called determination, brother.
Keep it on the track.
Oh yeah, that was part of the progress of learning it last year, because in the beginning, you know, you was going off the track, you was overpowering it, you was, you know, not knowing what works. And as the days and months went last year, I started to learn what works, you know, what keeps the car on the track, what kind of tune to put in it that I don't, you know, break the tires loose on the top end or the bottom end. So I started to learn those things. And then when I started doing that, I stopped hitting walls as much, you know, and being more consistent with running a number, you know.
You know who's someone that's very, very, very good to watch racing? There's 2 guys that I look at them and I learn a lot. That's Carlos Zayas and that's Ferdinand.
Yep.
Those 2 dudes, you study them. If you want to study somebody, those are the guys you want to study.
And you're definitely right. That those 2. Well, Carlos was the first. I've been knowing Carlos a long time. He's my Christian brother. I've been knowing him a long time. But one thing I learned was he is the game. Okay, he is top notch. He is. Words can't explain who he is as far as in this game, you know. So when I seen him, I learned I gotta get like him. That's the thing, get like him, you know. If I want to be good, I gotta get like him. So Carlos is definitely somebody I'm always watching.
Yeah, he's very, very, and you know what? He ain't gonna give you everything, but if you ask him, he'll give you a little something enough to where you might get better. He'll tell you, that you're a little too aggressive, and then dumb it down, and you're like, oh, your numbers got better.
Yeah, a lot of times with this drag racing, what I learned is if you are paying attention, and when I say pay attention, I'm not just saying watching this guy walk up to the line. I mean watching all of the details. They're giving you the answers. you just have to have your eyes open to see it and realize, well, that was different from my program. I see how he, like for instance, me, I was running my car and I was running pretty good in Chicago. And then when Carlos and them came down there, I started to see the chemistry of their cars versus my car. And that made me go back to my pit and start adjusting some things to make sure that when I see my car go down the track, is it mimicking how theirs is running? And eventually, guess what? Ran 1-3 by watching them, seeing what I was doing, and paying attention to the track, the other racers, and just everything. And end up running a 1-3 because being around someone else that is really good, you learn from them. They don't have to tell you everything. It's going to be up to you.
Yep. Just look.
John,
Look how he runs the car.
Say it again.
John, which chassis are you running in Pro Mod? Which chassis are you running? Are you running Ludus or Loopy?
I'm running Loopy chassis. I always ran Loopy. One of the reasons is because he you remember when it was Lightspeed and then Loopy ended up buying it, and then I was rolling with him then, and then over the years he lived right down the street from me. So would it make sense for me to be buying? Well, and the car is proven. So
Absolutely.
Would it make sense for me to be going all over the shopping in Puerto Rico for a car when I got a car down the street that's proven, and he's down the street?
Right. You're in Indiana?
You got access to parts and everything. Yep.
No, I'm in Chicago, and Loopy's just north of me.
Right.
Yeah, but you got access to getting parts or whatever. All you do is drive up to his house if you can,
That's right. Yep.
I could put it in the mail or say, nah, I need this right now. I'm going to take that drive. So I go out there, and they're pretty open and let you in.
And you know what I like about Loopy? You know what I like about Loopy too as well? That if you have an idea like to make his car better, he will listen.
Yeah, I've been around him a long time, and Loopy is my guy. One thing I learned is that Loopy's a racer too. So for one thing is if he's racing, he's checking things as he go to what needs to be changed. That's why if you ever noticed, Loopy always made a lot of upgrades to his chassis. Every time you looked up, he got new stuff to it because he's a racer and he raced the car and he see what could be better.
Yeah, he's not just a manufacturer. He races.
Yeah. And then he don't have a chassis that's been the same for 4 or 5 years. Every time you looked up, his chassis had upgrades to it to make it even better. There's a lot of good chassis out here. I'm not saying that. I love I see a lot of people with different chassis, and they're good chassis. There are definitely other good chassis out there. But my thing
with Loopy was the Elo.
What is the Elo?
P. What is it? It's P.
That's the one before the last one he put out there.
The chassis.
That was the last one. What's
the chassis? Mark, you going in and out. You kind of like your voice is going in and out. I think you're asking about my chassis. Which one am I running?
Yeah, that's what he's asking.
I'm running what is it called? The one that not the red line. I was running the red line last year. This year I got the other one. I forgot the name of it though now. It's the black one, the latest one out.
Oh, that's nice. That's a nice chassis.
But I was running the red line and I loved it. But I just seen that if I bought the newer chassis, a couple of things that I kind of sort of thought that may be better for me, that chassis have it. So I went and upgraded to that chassis. I didn't have any problems with the red line. But
another thing about Zayas, Zayas got the best batteries out there. Him and Joey Carrion, the new gen.
Yeah,
them batteries is no joke.
Yeah, they definitely make a good battery. I've been running that battery just as well. Actually, I tried several different batteries because in my learning my tuning, I had to make sure some things, was it me or was it my batteries that was acting up, when I seen some situations. So I ran both Loopy's batteries and I ran Carlos Zayas and Jose Carrion's batteries too, and both have done really well.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know, Carlos Zayas and Ferdinand ran numbers, the outrageous numbers. That's going to be very, very hard to touch anytime soon, unless somebody gets to really put some time into it. And imagine they haven't been running like that a lot. Imagine if they were really, really into it. The numbers is only going to get better for them.
I'm glad they're not running a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Shout out to Zayas Racing Team, Joey Carrion, New Gen Batteries, Ferdinand. I want to give a shout out to to my brother Jonel in Puerto Rico and his two daughters. They know joke as well. Roy Gonzalez. There's a lot of guys that run hard in Puerto Rico. Willie Nervio, Willie Nervous to call him. You got Chassis Masters and all those guys with the electric cars, Evo, Xiomara. You know how they used to do it.
Yeah, boy, that's my guy.
Yeah. Armin, you had Armin coming down here. You had a killer Puerto Rico squad with the electric and nitro.
So, yeah, Armin, Stephanie, Xiomara, Evo.
Yeah, we were just talking about that the other day on the phone, right? Like, was it yesterday or the day before?
I think day before.
Yeah, so hopefully, you know, we could get this going, and I guess when we get a chance, I'll have you and whoever else you want to include over there with that top 10 list, including with the guys from Puerto Rico, and I'll organize it with Mark Price over here, and so like that we can make this happen, man. And
what I'll end up doing is making mention to the guys here. I'll make mention, bring it to their attention, and see who all would like to participate, because you know, you have to bring it to them and let them know it and see if they all interested, because you know, not all races are the same. Me, I like the competition, so I'm okay with it. But I bring it to them, and if they interested and cool with it, we can do that.
I was talking to the guys from Puerto Rico, and I think it was like 5 to 7 of them that said they'll come with the nitro. So they come. They run Pro Stock and Top Fuel. I just hope that they get to the funny cars.
Anybody down there running funny cars? They're not running funnies, right?
Not only they got a couple pro mods with 21s though.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe that could shake up if they get it dialed in. They can run against the funny cars if they can, because that's the class they would run with. Yeah.
I don't think they want to do that.
I mean, hey, hold on. Let me put the bird out. Mira, ellos creen que los promos con los 21 no pueden con los funny cars de aquí.
They don't want to do that.
Luis Tirado, todo el mundo de Puerto Rico. Oye eso. Creen que los funny cars y los promos con los 21 no pueden. Vamos a enseñarle. Empiecen. I already gassed it up. I told them.
Yeah.
I don't think the pro mods with the 21s keep up with the funny cars. Let's see. Yeah, Predator. So if we can keep that and we can organize that, I got support from Joe from Reader's RC Hideout. He's willing to, because he's trying to advance more into RC drag racing, and you know, like right now he has a drag track, no prep, and they're doing an off-road track over there. They're organizing that now, and they're gonna do a drag racing on grass. He's got a whole lot of things. He's trying to make it one stop for all. That's why he calls
drag racing on grass.
Yeah, they because you know the guys over here in Philadelphia, in New York, they run over there in Philly, and the Delaware and Baltimore guys, they run in Philly, and they run on grass. They drag race on grass, so they're gonna bring that to New York as well. SRE engines and Angry Grape, Pete Vargas with Joe, they're all organizing that stuff to make it happen over there. So that's for the big scales. Hopefully we can get some smaller scales to do the same thing. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
So,
are they still sand drag racing over there in Puerto Rico?
Yeah, still big in Puerto Rico. Still big.
Okay.
They actually it's big in nitro and electric. Very, very big in nitro and electric in Puerto Rico. And
I think I saw the electrics.
They got nitros too, and they love running nitro as well because electric guys said because they can use those tires for a while. You know what I'm saying? The same tires that you use for you know a couple races. They don't got to worry about getting a new set. So that's a plus. That's what a lot of people are doing. I have to stop at Walgreens after this live today because I feel like crap.
I could tell when I first got on and I couldn't talk on here. I was listening. I said, he don't sound like he feel well.
Yeah, I don't feel well at all. Trying to fight through it, but let's see. Hopefully I get better by tomorrow. I'm gonna rest up, get some soup, go to Walgreens, get some medication real quick, and take it down.
Yeah, I use that Theraflu daytime and nighttime, and that usually helped me.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the airborne and I'm gonna get some Theraflu so I can knock it out by tomorrow. I feel better because I gotta work.
Yeah. The
thing is at my job, since I work at 1 p.m., it could be nice, and then once it's like 7 p.m., that thing will drop to 36 degrees.
Yep. Sound like Chicago.
So since I work for the hospital, like I pick up for the hospital and I drop off in the hospital, I'm walking to a biohazard
death trap. Yep.
So that's what I do for the biohazard stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff, cancer and all types of viruses. All types of crap. But one time I picked up the leg.
Oh shit! I'm gonna shoot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff that you pick up that you don't realize. But I was just hoping they didn't kick me.
Yeah, hop out the car while it's moving.
If I would have saw that ice box that I got in the back move, oh yeah, I'd have pulled over.
Man, I don't know about that.
I'd have pulled over. I'd have let him drive off.
Push the gas. You can do it.
Definitely, man. So yeah, Predator, man. You speak to your guys, man. Hopefully, and we can get this all sorted out. I talked to my guys here. I talked to Joe as well. I talked to Brooklyn Arts, the guys here. See what we can organize, not only on the 10th scale, even on the 5th and quarter scales. So like that, when the guys from up here, from down here, go up to Chicago, we got something to bang out with. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Something forward to look, something to look forward to. And just hopefully you talk to your guys and we can organize the stuff. And you got my number. You can call me and get some other guys and we can get this going, get it rolling.
Sound like a plan. Yeah,
man. But I want to thank everybody that came on. I'm gonna take it down because I ain't feeling too good.
Yeah, you make sure you're gonna take care of yourself. Don't worry about it. We'll be here to come back again.
Yeah, because I took some medication before early in the morning, but I can feel that it's wearing off. Yeah, I'm coughing more. But thank you, Predator. I appreciate you, my brother. I'll give you a call tomorrow and we can sort this out and see what's going on. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Be safe. Have a good one. Thanks for having me.
You have a blessed one. I want to thank my brother. I want to thank Brother Predator. I want to thank Brother Tech, Brother Kelvin, everybody that logged on today with me about the nitro stuff. We got into a little bit of electric. We talked a little bit about the 5th scale. I'm going to bring it back out, coming out to a theater near you. Hold on 1 second.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Crispy.
Yeah, so I want to thank Kelvin from Puerto Rico. That's my brother right there. GP Mods. I want to thank Luis Serrato. He's always here logging on. Arrow. That's my brother from PR. I was trying to get more people from Puerto Rico, but I guess they were tied up. But I want to thank everybody. I want to thank Joe from Rita's RC Hideout. I want to thank GP Mods, Primo RC, Irene and Dan. Joe got a beautiful track that he's gonna dial it in even better. So like that we can get some more races in New York. Boca Bearings, leading bearing company. Them bearings is no joke. Yeah, they're pricey, but hey, if you want the best, you got to get the best. You got Power Hobbies, my brother Muhammad. I want to thank Muhammad. He always takes care of me, keeps me posted on everything, new products as well. Humacao, RC Dragway. You got Onstat Racing, Linwood RC Dragway. You got Tri-State. You got Indra, St. Louis Large Scale, which is Roderick Metz, Maynard Davis. You got Brooklyn Large Scale, Nick, Larry, and Marv. You got Angry Grape, which is Pete Vargas, Mike Shannon, with Metro Streets, KDT. which is Arnold and Kiki. You got Crucial, which is Lance Prout. Two Stroke Mafia, which is Corey. You know, you got Little Will with his podcast going too. You know, thanks for the support. You got me going with this too. With the RNDRA podcast, he's been having some great topics lately as well. Make sure that everybody tune in to him and to Crucial RC. Floyd Vic Chassis. I want to give a shout out to Josh Howard with SPRD. Charles Lucas, Monster Mouse. Him, I want to give a shout out to. I never give a shout out to Drag Race Concept. Loopy, keep doing a great job. I want to give a shout out to New Gen, Zaya's racing team, and my brother Ebo, wherever you at, we need you back to come back with this nitro. Bring your wife back to your model to run electric, and hopefully we can get this in New York, the whole East Coast, up north from Linwood, and Puerto Rico, in this top 10 list, and we make something happen to where at the end of the year we could put some money in the pot, not only the bragging rights that which area wins, but they also win money, you know, because people spend money to get to where they got to go. So we're not trying to say we're going to win a whole lot of money, but at least you can win something back, and they can pay for your meal or two, or whatever, your gas, whatever it is. You know, when it all gets split up between the races that decide to get in on it. But I want to thank everybody, man. You know, let's just stay focused. There's a lot of things that's happening in this world today, but as long as you stay focused and you keep God first, which is the creator of all creators. People are like, oh, why things happen? Well, don't worry. He has to let certain things happen so you can see that there is consequences to when you do bad things or evil things or whichever way, and then you get rewarded for when you do great things. So life is very simple. It's good and bad. You know, so you pick what side you want to go. If you're honest, good things will come your way and be blessed. If you're grinding, then grinding things will happen to you. So think about things in life that can happen. But you know, there's been times where I've been tight, and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna pull through. And guess what? I don't gotta go and ask people. Sometimes it just falls right in my lap because that man above is the one that gives everything. So I'm not just trying to preach God or anything, but sometimes you have to listen to what He allows us to be in this world. And we all have a purpose here. And let's just show the world that we can be better. All right? Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, Don McCoy. Stay blessed, my brother.
Likewise.
Everyone have a blessed one. Thank you. Thank you, brother.
Later.
Bye-bye.